Hi. Ooh. Yeah, we're just gonna start. Hi people. I don't know. I was not sure if I was going to do this video or not. I'm still not sure. So I'm gonna record it and we'll see if I post it. Okay. Hi people. I have blue eyes. Well, I didn't record during the day that this actually happened. I should have done. Because I could tell you all the real feelings that were happening. Then it was... I was very scared, and I'm still scared, I would say. It actually is 2 events I'm going to talk about. Also, when I post this, if you've been in the if your water broke when you were in week 20 and things still worked out fine, I'm happy for you. And if you were in week 20 and your water broke and it didn't go well, I'm sorry. I hope people don't see this video as anything that is not. I'm just gonna tell you about an experience I was going through, and that was very hard for me. But I want you to know that everything is alright with me and the baby. This was a scare. And I'm still scared, but I think it's alright. I think everything is alright. But it was terrible and was terrifying when it happened. So please don't take this as anything. Don't watch this if you get triggered or if you've been through something like that, because everything worked out fine for me and we still don't really know what was happening. So it might as well, just as well, be nothing. So I don't want you to watch this and then think that I'm like undermining your experience or what happened to you. I'm just telling my story and what was scary when it was happening, and I'm so happy that I seem to be out of the woods and that it was maybe something else. But I'm still gonna tell you the story because it was a hard thing for me to deal with, and I do this more like a video journal for myself and for people who wants to follow me on my journey. I'm finally a little bit better. I've been sick since last week, and now I can actually talk and I can breathe much better. But last week, I don't remember which day it was, but I had I did a lot of things that day. I tried to go cross-country skiing, and when I say cross-country skiing, because I need to take care of, I easily get harder and faster contractions. I'm in week 20, by the way, like halfway there. And when I like walk long walks or do a lot of stuff or lift stuff, I can get contractions. Right now I have some contractions just because I've been reacting and recording some reactions, because I get very excited when I do reactions, and I tighten my tummy a bit when I like scream and talk and stuff, and that is why I get some contractions. Phoebe, don't put your ass in my head. So I easily get harder contractions. So my nurse, I'm gonna call her my nurse, I don't know what you call them in English, the nurse for me and my baby, told me to take it easy, like if things hurt, don't do it, and so on and so forth. But one day I felt like I really want to go out and try to ski a bit, like cross-country skiing, not downhill skiing, because I'm afraid to fall. And I've got new skis and I wanted to try them because it's a good workout for a pregnant woman, because it's very soft, it's very easy, it's not very hard. I didn't go far. I went for like we talk about like 800 meters, which is nothing. You can check it out. I don't know what it is in your measurements, but 800 meters. And I stopped at a lot of places because I didn't want to get out of breath and so on. It kind of felt alright. I felt some contractions afterward. Oh, sorry, Phoebe. but it felt all right. And then later that day, I had a hurting back, so I got some massage from a massage pad we had, and also I had a very much pain in my back, so I tried to like hang myself from the ceiling just to hang the back to try. And during that night, things happened that was really scary. I got so many contractions. We talk about 7 to 8 an hour, and they were painful and they were close together, and I was so scared. I was so damn scared that it started, that everything started. Like I'm gonna be one of those who gives birth way too early. So I was scared, but I thought I'm gonna rest tonight. I know that it gets better when I'm resting. So I went to sleep. I woke up a few times during the night time when I still hurt a lot. And the next day I called. And I was nervous calling because I don't like calling all the time. I'm not that person. I don't want them to see me as a hypochondriac person who calls for every little thing. But I also don't want to be that person who does not dare to call because she's scared of not being taken seriously and then loses her child. So next morning I called because my belly still hurt, so when I walked around it felt tender and it felt sore. So I thought I won't lose anything. I just wanted them to maybe being able to check if my uterus, I don't know what you call it, uterus, we call it like uterus tap, so it hasn't gotten any shorter. But of course they don't take it serious because it's like it's normal to have pain and it's normal to have, and I probably have Braxton Hicks contractions too, so I understand that they can't check every word mother out all the time because it would take too much time and too much everything. But to me it was hard because I was so damn scared that it had started. Like I just wanted to know, can I still live on as normal, or should I be on bed rest for the rest of the day? Because I don't know. I can't lay in bed rest all the time if I don't know what is happening. And she was like, we can't do nothing about it. And even if your kid is coming, or even if anything is wrong, we can't do anything. It's too early. And to me, that kills me. It kills me. Because it's my child. But to them, it's like, it's not really a child until it can survive on its own when it comes out. And it's terrible for me. So that was the scare I had, but I felt like, well, damn it then. Then I'm gonna do the best I can. Not lift too much, not walk too much, lay out on the bed and just take care of myself. Fed to myself. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. It's probably normal. I'm gonna keep on living. So then I got a cold, and I got more and more cold, and all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. I mean, I have a lot of asthma every day because of the pregnancy. I have it when I'm not pregnant, but since the pregnancy it has become like 5 times worse. I'm allergic to everything. I cannot breathe almost. I have so much phlegm, so I'm vomiting phlegm and stuff. And I was sick, and I've had a bad hurting throat, and I still have in my ear, in my nose and stuff. And then there came, Saturday morning came. It was the night between. I didn't sleep good between Friday and Saturday because I couldn't breathe. Sometimes I felt like I'm gonna choke. I can't breathe anymore. I took my asthma inhaler and I did everything, but I couldn't breathe. It was stuck here all the time, and I couldn't get it up because I had so much hurting in my throat, and it was like a JoJo in my throat, and I panicked and I panicked and I panicked, and I'm like I shouldn't have done that because then I started coughing, but I'm glad I'm coughing now because I felt like I can't breathe. So I went to the bathroom. Right before that I had went to the bathroom to pee, and then I came back to my bed, and I felt like I can't breathe. So I went back because I felt, okay, I'm gonna vomit now because I'm like I can't get any air. And on the bathroom I vomited a lot. Like nothing came out, but phlegm and it was intense vomiting without anything coming up, because I didn't have any food in me. It was earlier in the morning, like 5 a.m. or something, and I was vomiting and vomiting, and suddenly I felt, well, okay, I can breathe. And then I went back to my room. When I sat down, I'm like, why am I wet? Why am I wet? So I went back to the bathroom. And I'm like, what? I don't understand. I couldn't. What's this? What? Why is it? It's like, it was so much. It was in my underwear. It was through my pajama pants. And it was pretty far. But at least at first I thought, have I peed myself when I was vomiting? Because it was so intense and I almost couldn't breathe. It felt like I was going to die. But it didn't make sense to me, because the water or the wet was not very far in front of me. It was more in the back. I'm like, did it come from my butt? Or what is... But everything was dry that was not in the panties. So I'm like, what is happening? And I couldn't... And then in an instant I was like, what? It must be my water. Because, I mean, it can't be pee. I couldn't it didn't smell anything. It was a lot of water, and it was like so far back. I feel like if I would have peed myself, it would be more in the front. And it was like, I couldn't, and at first I was like, nah, it can't be. Because what happens if it is? And then I went back to my bed. And I was like, but what is it then? I don't understand. So I googled in hope of being comforted. Water loss in week 20 or something in Swedish. And I realized that if this is water, things will start. She will come out too early. And if she comes out now, she won't survive. And to me, that was so scary. I got... And the feeling of knowing that she might not survive, my little baby that I called by name. She's a person to me now. I feel her in my tummy. And I lost it. I lost it in my brain. I lost it in my... it was like I already lost her. I was shivering. I was crying. I had panic. And then I thought, the night before, I hadn't felt her for 2 weeks. And the night before, and this is true, 100% true, I put my hand on my belly. And I said, I love you. And I said her name. And she kicked me back. And then when I thought about that, when I thought the water was there, I thought that was her way of saying goodbye. So everything just fell apart for me. And I went to my mom and I was like, Mom, I think my water just broke, because I'm living at their place. And she was like, lay down. We don't know yet what happened. Tell me what happened. And lay down. Not move. Don't do anything. And I told her. And she said, I'm gonna call the place that delivers babies, because we have to call there and hear what they have to say. We can come in and check to see if it was water from the uterus or what it could have been. And I called Tobias, and I was terrified, and I was so sad, and I was so scared. And he got sad and scared. And I was shivering. My entire body was shaking, and I was like, what is... I cannot... If she don't survive, I won't survive. I need her. She's my... I don't know. I know how I would get by without her. Because she's my child, even though I never met her. So Mom called the hospital, and they wanted to talk to me. And they asked me if I had gotten any more water coming. And I said no. Not that I felt. And she comforted me a bit by saying it should come all the time if the water is broken. It should like flood out all the time. And I asked, please, can't I just come in and you can investigate for real if it's like something wrong? And she said no, put a pad, and if it flows more water, then come in with it and we're gonna investigate then. But no matter what, we can't do anything. So I knew that if more water were to come, there was nothing to be done than to wait. And it was, of course, very painful and very hard, because to me, this was going to happen. This was what happened, because that was the only logical explanation in my head about what was happening. I'm sorry for crying so much. You know she's okay, you know I'm okay. But I'm just reliving it right now, and I'm so sorry if anybody actually going through this and it ended badly or watching this and thinks that I am overreacting because it didn't happen to me. But this was real for me, so that is why I'm telling you all this. She asked me how it went down, and I told her I was vomiting and everything, and she said it may actually be able to be pee. Did it smell anything? And I was like, no, I couldn't feel that it smelled very much, but I had a very stuffed nose. So she said that it's a high possibility. And I'm like, but I never peed my pants without feeling that I peed my pants as I peed. Now it was a very long time since I peed my pants, and she was like, do it either way. Just wait and see. And that is the most disgusting thing to do for me. Just wait. Just wait and see if this is the end for your baby. Just wait, live normal. And I was so scared, it was so hard, and I was like, how can I have pee? I was peeing 10 minutes. Then I went to my bed. Then I wanted to vomit, so I went back and I vomited. How on earth could I pee myself then? I couldn't believe it then, and I cannot still believe it now. But I think that maybe that was what it was. But I don't understand how. It didn't smell much. But it may have had a tiny smell. But I've started drinking more water. But I think to me it's illogical that it was pee. My hope is that it was pee. And I guess it is. Because according to the nurse, if it was the water that broke, it should still be coming out all the time. But on the other hand, I feel like I don't think it broke. What I think is that it can have become a little rip when I vomited that hard, because it's a very hard pressure in your tummy, and I'm still very confused. But nothing had happened since, and it's Monday morning now. This was Saturday. So I must believe that it was pee. And nobody's happier than me. I gladly pee myself as long as it's not water. But I can't... It's illogical to me. Because I couldn't feel it. It was too far back in the pants. It's weird. But I'm gonna say that it's pee. Because if they are right, then it can't be the water. But if it's not the wart, it's not the pee, what is it then? Because it's not the other fluids you have in your body when you're a woman. Because they can't go through pants, they told me. And the only explanation if it's pee must be because I really felt like I was dying there, like I was choking. And maybe my body got into a shock. Because I know people that get strangled and stuff or peeing their pants. Maybe my body went into such a shock because I couldn't get any air and I couldn't get the phlegm up. That it felt like it choked. Maybe that's it. I really don't know. And I am so happy that nothing has happened again from it. I'm so happy that I feel like I can breathe a little bit better now. Yesterday was also a terrible day. It's very scary when you don't feel like you're getting enough oxygen, especially when you have a child to give oxygen to. And this is a long talking video, I know, and I know I cry a lot, and you may see me as dramatic first mother, but when you actually think, because it was so real to me, that your baby is gonna come, and you know that no one can save it. You can't save it. The nurses can't save her. That is scary. And I think that is the worst feeling I've felt in my entire life. How scared I was, how much I was shaking. My whole body went into shock. And I can't even... I'm so sorry if there's anyone out there who went through it and the baby came and it couldn't survive. I really feel for you. And I'm so sorry for... if this opens any wounds for anyone. Especially when it didn't happen like all the way. And I really hope it won't happen. I'm still so scared because I have so many contractions and I have so many weird things going on. Still only week 20. I just got into week 21, which means I'm in like week 20 plus 1 or 2. I hope this was only scares that I had. And I'm gonna slow down and I'm gonna take it very easy for the rest of the pregnancy, at least until I'm out of the woods for the baby to survive. For me, I feel her so much more now. I felt her kicking all night yesterday and it's an incredible feeling. It's weird also, because I'm like, what are you doing in there? When I told like Erica and my mom about how sad I was afraid that when I told her I loved her, she kicked me back, that was goodbye. Like, because I had to be able to feel her. They told me no, that was for her to show you that she was there. And that she's going to be there. And I hope that's the truth. I pray every day that she will be healthy and go all the way and be happy. And we will be happy together. And I really hope that's the plan. Oof. No, it was actually nice talking to you about this. I wasn't going to at first because I felt like maybe that's not cool for the mothers who actually has gone through this and lost their child. But I needed to talk about it because it's still something that scares me a lot. It's still something that's with me in my brain and in my body, and I'm still scared that something is wrong. And I cannot do anything about it. So to me it's very nice to talk to you because you're the best therapists I have. And I hope next video will be a more happy one. But I'm glad that I have your support, and I'm glad that I can tell you everything without filtering myself. And the few people who thinks that I am fake, let them think that I am fake. Because I know I'm not, and most of you know I'm not. I'm doing my best to be a great mother to her already. And I hope she feels my love. I think she does. I tell her every day that I love her. But I'm hungry now, so I'm gonna eat some lunch. Get some. I'm glad I can cut this because I just told you my baby's name. I'm gonna do the name reveal at some point soon, I guess. I think. We'll see. I don't know how to end this video, because this was not the funniest video, but it was necessary for me. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel at least. It means the world to me. Comment down below if you have any questions or any requests of what you want me to post here, or just words and encourage each other in my comment section, because I love when you talk to each other amongst the comments, because I can't comment all the time back, because I have too much with my own life and hoarding all comments. I wish I could answer them all, but I can't, because time and energy. Actually, I feel like I'm losing my voice, and I feel like I'm getting tired and hungry, so I really have to stop. You are all my weirdos of the week. I'm gonna try to do more weirdos of the week, but right now I don't have a posting schedule, so right now it's the videos that I am having the time to edit and the energy and everything that I'm posting, and I hope that's okay. It's a lot of old material. I even have a vlog that I recorded May last year that I will post at some point, because I thought it was a very weird and funny day. But I'll talk to you later. I love you all so much. I hope I don't offend anyone with this video. And please, everyone, keep being you and keep being nice to each other. I love you all. I see you next time. Bye.
Bye.